Good morning, students. We have studied various ways in which we can generate electrical energy, but the principle behind each of these methods is the same. That is the principle of electromagnetic induction. Whether it is electrical energy generation through thermal power stations or nuclear power stations, the use of natural gas or hydroelectric power stations or wind energy. The principle that is used behind the generation of energy or electrical energy in each of these cases is the same, that is electromagnetic induction. Today we are going to study electrical energy generation using solar energy. Here we are going to make use of the light energy that we obtain from the sun as well as the heat energy that we obtain from the sun in order to generate electricity. We know that sun is a large sphere of hot gases and the temperature in the interior of the sun is very hot and the temperature is approximately 2 into 10 raised to 7 degrees Celsius. This energy from the sun reaches us in the form of electromagnetic radiation and we call it as the solar energy. In the last 2 decades, the contribution of solar energy to the world's total energy supply has grown significantly. Energy from the sun is most abundant and moreover it is freely available on our planet. It is an inexhaustible source of energy and it is also a clean source of energy and its use does not affect the environment. New technology has been developed to harness this solar energy in more efficient and conventional ways. Some of the devices that we commonly use which work on the solar energy are solar cooker, solar water heater, solar dryer, solar water pumps, and solar cells, which are also called as the photovoltaic cells. And all these devices are called as solar energy devices. So today we are going to study how can we make use of solar energy in order to generate electricity. So using the energy in the sunlight, electric energy can be generated in 2 ways. In all the above methods of electricity generation we have studied, the electric generator is driven by using some source of energy and electricity is generated by making use of the principle of electromagnetic induction. However, electrical energy can be generated directly from solar radiation without using generator and without using the principle of electromagnetic induction. This happens in solar photovoltaic cells. Solar photovoltaic cells convert the solar energy directly into electrical energy. So solar energy, when we are using to generate electrical energy, it is not going to be the conventional way of making use of the principle of electromagnetic induction, but here we are going to convert the light energy of the sun directly into electrical energy. And for this we are going to make use of the solar cells, which are also called as the photovoltaic cells. In the second method, the energy in the solar radiation is converted into thermal energy first. Then a turbine generator system is driven using the thermal energy into electrical energy. So we have to study these 2 ways in which we are going to generate electrical energy by making use of the heat and light energy that we get from the sun. Let us first study solar photovoltaic cell. Solar photovoltaic cell converts the solar radiation energy directly into electrical energy. This is called solar photovoltaic effect. The electrical energy generated through this energy transformation process is direct current in nature, or DC in nature. So a photovoltaic cell will convert the solar radiations or the sunlight that we receive directly into electric energy, and this effect is called as the photovoltaic effect, but the current that will be generated will be of direct current nature. These solar cells are made up of special type of material called semiconductor, that is, for example, silicon. Silicon is abundantly available in the form of sand, but it needs to be purified. After purification, we prepare silicon wafers, which are the heart of the photovoltaic cell. A silicon solar cell of dimension 1 centimeter square generates current of about 30 milliamperes and potential difference of about 0.5 volts. So this you have to remember, that 1 centimeter square size solar cell can generate current of 30 milliamperes and a potential difference of 0.5 volts. Thus, a silicon solar cell of dimension 100 centimeter square will generate about 3 amperes of current and 0.5 volts of potential difference. So here we have seen that 1 centimeter square size solar cell generates 30 milliamperes of current. So if we make use of a 100 centimeter square size solar cell, it can generate, that is 30 into 100, which gives you 3000 milliamperes or 3 amperes of current. But the potential difference remains 0.5 volts only. So this tells us that the potential difference available from the solar cell is independent of its area. So in a solar cell or a photovoltaic cell, even if you are going to increase the area, the potential difference that is going to be produced will remain same, that is 0.5 volts. So here we have the energy conversion, energy in sunlight, photovoltaic effect, and direct current electric power will be generated. So here we make use of silicon, but along with silicon we have to make additions of some impurities like boron, gallium, indium, aluminium, and even phosphorus in order to make the electrons move from one end to the another. We know that electric current will be set up only when the electrons start moving. So along with silicon, we need to add some kind of impurities, which can be boron, gallium, indium, aluminium, and even phosphorus. Solar cells are extensively used in main source of energy for artificial satellites. We have recently studied about space missions, so we know about this. They are used as a source of energy for radio and wireless transmissions at TV relay stations. Traffic signals also work on photovoltaic cells, and even the stations in the remote areas. Photovoltaic cells are also widely used in calculators and toys. They are also used to pump water for irrigation and for lighting the rural area in remote villages. So these are some of the uses of photovoltaic cells.